Hey.
I got my ring light.
Ooh, nice. I didn't get any lights. That was stupid.
What do you think about this? Does this look okay?
That looks nice. I did step up my background. You look good. How do I look? Not great.
You always look fabulous. Beautiful Johanna. I miss you.
I know I miss you. How are you doing? Are you going insane?
You know what's nice? I feel like I've been really well until today. And today, I think I kind of read it in Mallory. I think everyone's starting to lose it now.
Like everyone's cracking.
Crazy.
Yeah. It's too much.
I like your gratitude stuff. I obviously like, by the way, you've been writing.
And I was trying to keep it positive for myself, to remind myself.
If I felt like death was really staring at me in the face, I probably would never leave my house. But that's the thing, is I feel like it doesn't feel that way, right? It feels like, you know, like we can mitigate death.
Yeah. We might just avoid it.
Like, you're going to be okay.
I'm going to social distance myself from death. It's going to be fine.
Exactly.
I will say, in some ways, my social life is more active because I can just squeeze so many things in. Like I went to yoga. I'm doing this. I went to work. I've been drinking a lot of wine lately. I'm like, okay, maybe it's time to rein it in. But then also why? I'm staying in my house all day, so
why whine about it?
Yeah, why whine about it? Just drink it. We've been doing at-home yoga. It's not the same. I miss yoga. I miss seeing people in person.
Yeah. I've been doing that FitOn app.
I don't know about that one.
I've been into the Down Dog app forever. So me and Patrick always do the yoga at night before we go to bed. Not nothing too hard, but just a 20-minute thing that's a lot of some strengthening poses and then some stretching and stuff like that. So it feels good before we go to bed. But the FitOn, I really like it a lot. Some of those workouts, I did a HIIT workout this morning. It was so hard, but it was so good.
Ooh,
and they're only the really hard workouts are only 20 minutes. So you feel it's not like you dread it. You just kind of do it and you're done.
Yeah. Well, as they always say in yoga, know your body, listen to your body.
It's fun to ignore it too sometimes.
Right. Sometimes I'm you're not the boss of me.
Exactly. Oh, you want to stop, huh?
Yeah.
And then I'm oh yeah, you're gonna stop me.
Oh, you're cramping. Okay, that's fine. No.
When your body stops you, it's
yeah. I'm sorry, we are done. That's right. I think a lot of old movies. Royal Wedding with Fred Astaire on Amazon, which on Amazon Prime. That was great.
Oh, I want to watch that. I haven't seen that ever. I don't think.
Oh, it's great. He dances on the ceiling. He's a bachelor who can't be bothered. He's too busy for love. He's in a traveling show with his sister. They sing, they dance, and then they both go to London for the royal wedding, and then they meet, strangers and fall in love, and they all get married. There's a double wedding.
Of course, I love old movies with double wedding. Who the fuck has ever done that in the history of the world?
Nobody's doing that.
Nobody's ever fucking done a double wedding.
No.
Unless we do a double renew our vows someday.
No, that could be fun.
I love old movies. I love all Audrey Hepburn movies.
Have you seen Funny Face with Audrey Hepburn and Fred Astaire?
Love Funny Face.
Love that movie.
Love it.
Dancing the Clothes by Givenchy. It's fabulous.
I want to rewatch, having this conversation, I want to watch that movie. Oh God, what is it called with Katharine Hepburn?
Philadelphia Story.
Yes, you are the winning lady. That is such a funny movie. She's I'm dancing by the moonlight, or whatever she says it.
Yes, her voice is wacky. We watched Blue Hawaii with Elvis.
Was it good?
The songs, of course, are amazing. There's some plot holes. Elvis kind of plays a creep who's hitting, he comes back from the army or whatever, and then he's hitting on all the girls, in front of his girlfriend. It's creepy and weird, but she's into it apparently. And then his mom is played by Angela Lansbury, and she is really annoying. And then there's
Angela Lansbury?
Yes, Angela Lansbury.
Oh man.
And then at the end they get married. I don't know, spoiler alert.
I think there's a lot of opportunity to I guess learn. And I mean, me and Patrick were talking about it, we haven't cooked so much for ourselves. I think in 10 years.
I know. My acid reflux is way better right now. Because I'm making everything and I know what I'm eating. Turns out when you watch the diet,
I picture a lot of yummy vegetables.
A lot of vegetables.
I think it's funny when you go to the grocery store because it's they're out of all the big bulk items. but then they always have like a million vegetables.
Oh yeah, all the vegetables are in stock. Like I'm seriously concerned about like Americans and their nutritional choices.
Like I follow this one girl who has like 100,000 followers,
Mm-hmm.
and she's like an independent, like does it in her like trailer, like sewing person.
Oh,
and
yeah.
you'll see why it's fun. It's because I think the sewing videos are very satisfying. Number one, because it's like she just takes fabric and she makes a dress or something, which is very satisfying.
Right, it's like amazing.
It's amazing. So she's very talented. Obviously, she's bringing a lot to the table.
We're
so
not
she's
that talented. I mean,
no.
I'm not that talented. You might be that.
I couldn't even make a face mask, okay? I couldn't even do that today. I was totally effed. I was like, never so
for sure. No.
Yeah. You're very personable. And
You're very personable. I miss working with you.
I know, me too. I miss working with you.
Is this what I look like? My God.
Okay, stop it. I was just thinking about how beautiful you look. Look at those cheekbones that could like, I was gonna bring some glass over your house so you could like cut the glass for me for a project, but.
Let me do that, I wish. God, I need filler so bad. My face is like so asymmetrical right now.
I will say, like, I keep on going like this. Like, why has this come down again? What happened? Like, why isn't it like this anymore?
I know, right? Like, that'd be great. Let's get facelifts while we're like sheltering in place.
Well, we're like
ahead of the curve. Ahead of the curve.
That's right. Always. We live are.
Body dysmorphia.
Forget about flattening the curve.
Ahead of the curve.
Does that mean you're dead?
Perhaps.
Got to keep that neck tight.
Please. There's a topic. Just put all your products on your neck too, but like do it before you think your neck looks old, because it looks old one day. It just happens.
Yes. Just go like this. Just go like this. Just keep on rubbing it down. Just go. And then I feel like the next stage for me is like really working my chest. My God, look how like bad my chest looks.
Terrible.
It's, Then obviously sunscreen. Like sunscreen is not fake news.
That is good. There is a headline at 5 or so.
Headline. Like sunscreen is not fake news.
Yeah. Please, for the love of God, just put it on your face.
Just put it on, like
everywhere.
You know, like, but I was gonna say that like this is not a bad way to communicate with people.
Right, it's not. It's true.
And then I feel like the only people I want to talk to on the phone with is my parents, and the only reason is because when I FaceTime them, my mom's like always naked, so I'm always like, put some fucking clothes on. Put some clothes on, Mom. And I hear my dad in the background always like, put some clothes on. They can see you. Like, just like, oh my God. Okay, boomer.
I feel like that's exactly what I expect from like a couple that writes like erotic novels. Like I expect one of them to be walking around naked all day.
Oh, well, you know, that's one way to get in the headlines though.
Yeah, right. Someone's going viral. That's this virus.
And this is so stupid to think about this. But I've had these moments, you know, your GERD and, you know, I don't have an English class like forever. So I can't really speak to that. But I feel like when it happened, it was like, oh, you want to eat all that shit?
Bring it. It tastes good. But how do you feel now? Do you feel like shit? Do you feel like you're having a heart attack because you ate a bowl of pasta?
I feel bad.
It was terrible. That was like that's when I realized I had acid reflux. I was sitting on my couch and I thought, am I having a heart attack right now? Like, I don't think so. Like, should I go to the emergency room? Are they gonna laugh at me? Yes. Like, and then I'm like, wait a second. Light bulb. I cut down on dairy too because of my acid reflux. And I have to say, like, my acne has improved. Like, I still have dairy, but like much less, probably like 50% less, maybe 60% less.
Nice. Well, that's cool. It's interesting. I feel like definitely eating more. Okay, so as you know, I'm not like behind any one thing for skin because I do feel like it seems so different for different people. But I do feel like just eating more antioxidants, period, makes your skin better. Like, I feel like I've definitely filled out my skin where I'll eat like, you know, I'll just make sure I eat like at least a salad a day, at least like every meal eating vegetables and like eating fruit throughout the day too. Like eating just a lot of vegetables and fruit just makes your skin better.
Yeah, it's better for you. Nutrition value is there. It's better for you.
It's just better for you. It's like you get more of those vitamins. And I do think the bone broth thing is actually great. I've been making some bone broth since this all started.
In your Instant Pot?
I actually like that a lot.
I'm gonna make with my fancy chicken that I bought.
Oh yes.
Tomorrow I'm gonna roast it, and then I'm gonna the next day put it in my Instant Pot and make bone broth.
I followed the BuzzFeed Tasty Instant Pot broth. The first time I really liked it. And then I changed it. Instead of peppercorns, I put in caraway seeds. I liked it even more.
Ooh, caraway seed.
Yeah. Oh, instead of rosemary, I put thyme too. I made like chicken broth, and I just had to like, say they have like rosemary and like peppercorns that you put in, and it was good. But I feel like for me, I like the caraway seed like thyme combination.
Okay.
Like fresh thyme and the caraway seed.
How long do you make your bone broth for? I think I usually do like 2.5 hours.
It's about 2 hours. Yeah. The first time I made it, I did it like 45 minutes, but I think it is actually way more rich with 2 hours.
Yeah.
I think it's way better.
I think that's when I find like, I think all the collagen really breaks down at that 2 hour point.
Yes. I think this is a way better way to take collagen than doing like a supplement powders and stuff. I think it is. The powders are kind of gross. Like the flavorings gross.
Or they have a bunch of sugar in them.
Totally.
Like that's not good for your skin.
No.
There's actually almost nothing that sugar is good for.
Exactly. Except for making you feel like really awake sometimes.
Like you might feel good for a minute, but like ultimately the collagen powders are there's some good ones, but they're typically gross, or they have sugar, or I don't think you absorb it as well, like in that form.
No. And the problem with, I wish there was, I always think about this, but I wish if I won the lottery, I think it'd be so fun to have like a ton of money to put towards research on different things I'm just curious about.
Yeah.
And I always felt like, I feel like collagen is one of those things where it's not studied, it's not regulated. Who knows what it does? With that said, I think people who have studies said it does nothing so far, but that it must do something because so many people start taking it and think it really does work for them.
Right.
Who knows?
I wonder if, so like, isn't collagen, I think it's an amino acid. I wonder if people like absorb amino acids differently. Like
definitely.
You know,
that's definitely a thing. Because I mean, that's why maybe your body's gluten tolerant is because you can't process that gluten protein amino acid.
Right. So yeah, maybe it's like something similar with collagen. Maybe some people absorb it better.
It does seem like it might help. I don't know.
Like it might not hurt.
It's not going to hurt anything. Exactly. And especially if you're not taking like a gross supplement, as long as you make your own bone broth.
Might as well try it.
Exactly. You want to roast yourself a chicken and then you want to eat it bones later. You have nothing to do with it. You might as well just make bone broth.
Go crazy. That's right. Correct.
What are the things you've been cooking? What kind of fun vegetable things have you been cooking?
I've been making a lot of salad.
Tell me about your salad dressings. Tell me about your salad things you do. Tell me how you make it special and you change it up so you keep your mind interested.
Last night I roasted a bunch of vegetables. We had sweet potato, mushrooms, carrots, roasted red onion, and celery. Celery is like a very exciting vegetable when you cook it, I think.
I think of celery is good under like cooked vegetable, but it does add a lot of flavor.
I think mushrooms like have a lot more flavor when you cook them. I don't really like their texture raw. Oh, and radishes are another interesting one.
Oh yeah, I like radishes.
I've been doing a lot of herbs.
Ooh.
Salad, like we had basil and cilantro tonight. I'm getting some interesting other oils. Walnut oil, which has a lot of omega-3s, very healthy for you. I made some lentils in the Instant Pot, like a lentil.
Ooh, yeah, you did. God, they are so fast in Instant Pot.
I know, it's so easy.
It's so easy.
I also made artichokes in the Instant Pot.
Did you put the steamer in? Is that how you did it?
I put the steamer basket in, and then you cook them high pressure, 8 minutes. You can do the quick release.
That sounds awesome. I'm so gonna do that, especially now being spring where the artichokes are. I love artichokes.
Okay.
Do you dip artichokes? Do you like to do that thing where you like dip?
I am all about butter and lemon for the dip.
Well, that is very good. Butter and lemon is a classic, delicious thing. I feel like fresh. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like for me, the product of 2019 was that freaking herb thing I got for Christmas. That shit is like, those plants grow like insane every single day. And then we have like so many fresh herbs all the time. Like we have to cut it back almost every day, just like try to use up the herbs because otherwise they'll just burn because they grow up too big.
You know what I like to do for my herbs? We have a salad spinner, of course. One day I had basil or something that was dirty. So I like washed in the salad spinner and I was lazy and I just threw it in the fridge. And then when I like pulled it out the next morning, like it's great. Like it keeps enough moisture in there. So now I just like wash all my herbs in the salad spinner and I just keep it in the fridge all week. And then they're clean and ready to go. And it just keeps them like bouncy and not going mold.
God, salad spinners are like really miraculous, aren't they?
They are like underrated tool.
I know. That's how Patrick makes his deviled eggs. He makes it with dill and it's so good. But
what I like to do for deviled eggs instead of using mayo is I use yogurt.
I'm a yogurt fanatic. So you put yogurt in anything, I'll eat it. I also made yogurt not that long ago with This is kind of weird, but I took, you know how Nutrafol has probiotics?
Yeah, the probiotic.
I actually just randomly saw this YouTube video about how to make your own yogurt from like pill probiotics.
Oh.
So I just did it, and it was like super easy, and I made like pretty decent yogurt just with like milk and like just using like the pills.
That's cool.
It wasn't very thick though, but it was yogurt. It was like a thinner yogurt. It was good.
You know what I really like to do for like, since I'd like to eat ice cream all the time, and they have sheep's milk yogurt, so I like to take some plain or vanilla flavor sheep's milk yogurt, then slice up some strawberries, and this also works well with cottage cheese too. And slice up some strawberries and slice up some basil, and then do like a balsamic drizzle.
Oh yeah.
Kind of have a little bit of the sweetness from the yogurt, but it's better, less sugar than ice cream. Strawberries are good antioxidants, and then like kind of like weird dessert.
I think it sounds delicious. I mean, it's got the creaminess. It's got the balance of flavors, the acidity. I think I get it. I think it sounds amazing.
I highly recommend.
I like when people think out of the box.
That's right. Be creative.
I need to get some strawberries. I was thinking the other day how like it's strawberry season. I haven't even eaten strawberries yet.
That's another thing I like to put on salad, like strawberries, apples, citrus is always good in salad. Citrus with some fennel is really good.
Oh yeah, fennel can make a salad.
Fennel can really make a salad. That's like one of the more underrated vegetables.
I think fennel, and then now that I have this giant dill plant, dill is ridiculously good in everything.
Well, you know what I want to make? Like a homemade ranch with real like herbs and like buttermilk.
Yep.
I feel like we should call this show like forget about skincare, like Mary and Sean, and just talk about food.
Like let's just talk about ways to make
and
food
like
and get excited about it. I do love, like I'm sure you probably feel the same way, but don't you love when you're like, you know, you've gone to the grocery store in a while and you just, you know, you're quarantined or you're too lazy to go to the grocery store and you just figure out what to make.
Yeah, there's something like very exciting and also like a little bit like Little House on the Prairie looking.
Yes, exactly. It feels like
I'm a Wonder Woman. I can make things with beans.
Exactly. Oh, like talk about the things you can make with beans. Like basically
a lot.
Or like rice. You can make fucking anything with rice.
Yeah, true.
You got some eggs, you got some peas, you got some carrots, you got fried rice.
Yeah, fried rice.
But
or, you know, you could do the Japanese like omelet thing.
Yes.
Rice.
Yeah. I don't know if you might think onigiri, but that's not what it is.
You're sideways.
I don't know.
Why'd you go sideways?
Oops, Mary's battery ran out. So it's been a couple days since we spoke. I made the chicken that I mentioned, and now I'm going to make bone broth. So I have my chicken that I roasted the other day, just kind of the leftovers. There's some vegetables in there too, carrots and onions, celery, so I have that. I have some more vegetables that my recipe calls for, but not the full amount since there's some in here. There's pepper, salt, the caraway seeds that Mary mentioned, and thyme, and a lot of water. So one thing I like to do in my Instant Pot when I make bone broth is I like to use this colander basket to put my chicken in, so that way at the end you don't have all the little bones floating all over in the broth. So I put the chicken carcass in the bottom, then I put all my other vegetables on top, and then when it's done, I pull it out, I take the vegetables off, and then I just have the chicken carcass left to take all the meat off. Thanks for watching. There's lots of links below for all the things Mary and I talked about, and if you have a specific skincare topic that you're interested in, put it in the comments. And I think I'm supposed to say something about like and subscribe, blah, blah, blah.
Why am I not clever?
Give it 6 weeks.
Wake up in the morning and brush your